Thomas Fried here. Joe Biden's administration has become the crisis creation administration. We have a border crisis, an immigration crisis, a crime crisis, a fentanyl crisis, an inflation crisis, a food cost crisis, a gasoline and fuel oil crisis, a utility cost crisis, a general overall product pricing crisis. We had crisis in Afghanistan, crisis in Ukraine, crisis in Gaza with Israel, a crisis developing with Iran, a crisis in Russia with the Ukraine, a crisis in China, a crisis at the Fed and banking system, a crisis of senility and dementia, a crisis in student loans, a crisis in foreign embassies, a crisis in corruption, a crisis in lawfare, a crisis in mental illness of trunk derangement syndrome, a crisis at SCOTUS, a crisis on abortion, a crisis